Yeah, that's how it's been. That's how you're supposed to say his name. That's how it's spelled. Haime Foxx. He was in all those classic films. Like, hang on, let me check his IMDb. The Haime Foxx show. That's what it was.
Yeah, you just kind of slipped up in your gaslighting. Anyway.
No. It's the Rebeltaxi Pizza Party Podcast, episode 2 of the reboot, but episode 100 and something, because I'm not going to start over from number 1. I'm Pan Pizza. Who are you people?
I am the Daft Pina. I make videos about art people.
Yeah.
I'm Jimmby Nutron. I do...
Jimmby Nutron.
Jimmby Nutron.
This
gonna
podcast?
blast. I'm gonna blast.
I'm Jimmby Nutron, and my best friend is Timmy Turner. Actually, I lied. I fucking can't stand Timmy Turner. Kill.
Oh, beautiful, gorgeous. Oh, I'm gonna blast. Oh, brain blast. And then he just like shoots like chemical warfare everywhere.
I feel like this is like several levels of I don't want to visualize that.
Yeah.
Some poor 3D animator had to animate the whole thing, only for Nickelodeon to say, "Hey, please don't animate that."
Gray. It's all gray matter. That's the brain fluids, I believe. Gray matter.
You gotta think about like the DNA, like their like visual effects, how like all their goop looks specifically like snot, which I guess
I'm trying
true,
to do
but also their water does.
I'm trying to do a Carl impression. Oh, Jimmy, I'm butt pregnant again. That's Carl, right? That's how he sounds.
Oh, Jimmy, I'm butt pregnant again.
Oh, man.
This
This
is
literally so awful.
Hey, I thought I was the father.
Oh, yeah, I'm Sheen. I'm gonna just rub that gray matter all over me. Now I'll be butt pregnant too, just like that episode of Ultra Lord.
It's still going.
Oh, yeah.
And then like all the people come in from like the Nicktoons crossovers and like, whoa, Jimmy, we'll leave you. This is Danny Fandom, by the way.
Danny
I'm not doing
Phantom.
it in voice. Like, we're gonna leave you.
Oh, man, I'm Danny Fandom, and I got a ghost. Oh, ectoplasm everywhere, and then it's all mixed with the gray matter. Hell yeah, makes like a mutant baby. That's the boss for the next Nicktoons Unite game.
The horrified expression of SpongeBob SquarePants.
I can't wait to clean this up, and then he just like jumps into the goo, and then he starts like splattering like sponge goop or whatever sponges make. Suds. He starts putting spuds
I think
in
this
there.
is the plot
mixing the
of,
suds.
Globs of Doom.
That's what I was going to say. I was like, this is the plot of Globs of Doom.
Mix the suds with the gray matter and the ectoplasm and whatever fluids the other characters can create. Yeah, Nickelodeon slime, all the classic goop.
You know, that transitions to a great thing.
So quickly by like higher ups.
Do we get other topics?
We do have a topic, the Lewder House.
Lewder House.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Lewder House.
Yeah, it's the live action TV show coming out.
They're making a live action TV show of the Loud House?
Yep.
I mean, they already made like live action. Oh god. I accidentally typed in Lewder House on Twitter to get some like visual references for our editor, and the first image is just a guy jacking off. So I don't
remember
what? Wait, what? Excuse me?
You remember Henry Danger and how they like made a cartoon for that? They're just doing it in reverse, but for the Loud House.
Yeah, look, this is media now. Now, if your TV show's successful, they got to make like 3 spin-offs for it.
See, what they need to do, the most Nickelodeon
yeah.
thing that they could do, is they do a crossover event. So it's the really loud, not really loud house, and it's like an episode where the 2 different universes cross over, and it's like Jimmy Timmy Power Hour, except less interesting.
For the visual representation, we're not going to post, like, if you're watching this on YouTube, we're not going to actually have the real Loud House logo. We're just going to have this image that they showed.
Oh, that's not a good
promo.
Image. I don't know about that image. What's the liquid in the what's the context of the show? What's that liquid?
Dan Schneider.
No.
If I have to guess, it's probably like, what's that one that does the jokes? It's probably like a little like flower thing shooting out at his face.
Maybe. I've never seen the show.
Lana, Lucy, Laura, Leviathan.
What?
Leviathan.
Laxative. Lorenzo. I'm trying to think of every L
Lorenzo
named like I can think of. Lasagna. Lasagna Loud.
Lasagna Loud is the best one. I'm sure that one was in like the movie.
Lactose and Loud. Yeah.
Lactose?
All the Loud girls.
Lactose Loud. Oof. Yeah, when that show first came out, I remember seeing the that one character, the goth character, and I was like, people are gonna make jokes about Pan to that.
Yeah, classic. I remember when the first pilot or short premiered on YouTube, there were comments saying, "LOL, Pan's gonna love that character." It's like, shut up, shut the.
Seems me like the character's like 8 years old or.
No.
Pan will love this. He's like, what are you trying to say about
Awful.
Pan?
Just no. If you're into that character, just look up Mysterious Girlfriend X. It's like the less sus version of. Never mind. Actually, I don't know. You know, that show's kind of weird too. I don't know. Point is, don't go. Go for a different character.
I choose to live in a world that is innocent. So that character's popular because didn't it get an All-Stars Brawl?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it's popular. That's it. Nothing else.
Speaking of popular TV shows, She-Hulk.
Yay.
Episodes 1 through 3 been out.
This show feels like so far from She-Hulk, it feels like these 3 episodes should have just been 1 episode, because it feels like with the lack of budget, because filming a CG character like She-Hulk, that costs more money, and this TV show cannot afford that, so they gotta split these episodes as much as they can.
Not only that, the executive producers were like, "Hey, does Jennifer need to be She-Hulk all the time?"
Yeah, that costs money. Can you not have She-Hulk be She-Hulk? Please?
And it's like, what if we also don't do court scenes because those are hard to write?
Why would they admitted to that? Like on an interview, it's like, why would you admit to that?
I don't know why I was expecting to get like into it like Phoenix Wright style in the 3rd episode, like where like it's just like they pop into the courtroom and then immediately like I feel like it wasn't even like 2 minutes of screen time. They go, what do they say? I was about to say not guilty or something.
You're
but really,
out of here.
They ruled that like someone owed someone else money, and I was like, oh, that was fast. Was there anything else to the case? No. Okay.
So these episodes are like 23 minutes, counting like the 7 minutes of credits.
Yeah. Oh my. Yeah.
True.
They are packing these things to the brim with filler. Like they're like, this is shorter than the usual show, but it's okay. I feel like it could have been trimmed down in terms of like, trimmed together. It's fine.
Oh yeah,
that one scene in the 3rd episode where like She-Hulk is trying to defend Abomination was like nerve-wracking is what I'm gonna say, because it's just kind of like they like I was kind of like afraid of like, what are they gonna do, like the such and such is late, we're gonna watch her fumble for a long while until he eventually does come up and miraculously saves the case, but they don't do that, thankfully. I mean, like I kind of started. I initially was gonna skip ahead over it because I just don't like seeing scenes like that.
Cringy scenes?
I know it's sometimes I can handle it, but those kinds specifically where I'm like, everything could be solved if the person's just there, make me itch.
Luckily, I knew nothing would happen with Abomination because that requires animation.
Yeah, that costs money. But did you like the twerking scene?
The twerking scene.
When Pan and I were watching this together, and the way that started was, "Hey Pan, you ready to watch episode 3?" And he's like, "Do I have to?"
I was like, I guess I'll watch it. Yeah.
They kept mentioning Megan Thee Stallion, and I was like, "Oh, pop culture reference. That's fine." And then she shows up.
I was like, "Whoa, Megan the Stallion! I have no idea who that is."
Megan Thee Stallion.
And then she showed up at the end, and I saw the behind the scenes. And it was like they put the actor for Jennifer on some like boxes to twerk or something.
Yeah.
And I was like, You could just hire a tall lady for that part because she's not really speaking.
They could have.
When she's twerking.
Yeah, they could have saved a lot of money if they just Lou Ferrigno'd all this. Find some buff lady at a Gold's Gym or whatever. Yeah, it's like this would have.
But they do have a stunt double.
Oh yeah.
For back, like when you only see the back of her head at some points, and I was like, huh?
Well,
so you have someone.
Yeah, guess so.
I think the funniest part of that scene was just like, because I didn't watch the episode immediately, so I just saw everyone reacting to it. And like, there's a Megan Thee Stallion scene is twerking disgusting. Like, it was like controversial on Twitter, and I'm over here thinking, oh man, it must have been something like really, really cringy and like uncomfortable. And then I go watch it, and I was just kind of sitting there like, oh, that was it?
Yeah, that happened.
People make me think like it was like really raunchy,
Look,
but it's like they're all in like business suits, so they might as well have been doing the twist. Like,
Oh yeah, I saw this picture. It was like I'm gonna link it in the chat. The editor will show on screen if you're watching this on YouTube.
Oh no.
It's a picture of Hulk's bare ass.
Yeah.
The two other pictures was Thor's bare ass, and the other one was Captain America staring at his own ass. And the tweet was like, "So which one do you think people called cringe?" And I've never seen a comment where it's like they're all cringe.
Oh man.
I don't
it's all or
know.
nothing.
I enjoyed seeing Thor's ass, but that's just me.
They had to study months of jiggle physics of someone of that size to accurately
Hell
depict.
yeah. I'm only disappointed that they did like there were memes edits of this, and I'm only disappointed her ass shaking did not cause like the building to rupture or anything. You know, hundreds
That was
killed,
one of-
all because she twerked.
I did see an edit where she was twerking, combined with the footage of the first scene of her clapping, and
Yes.
Mark Ruffalo's Hulk was just like going ah. But
See? That's genius right there.
but what about the comedy, the funny ha-has and hee-hees? Did
Just
you like that?
fine.
I mean, like, they were alright. I think, like, what's that one character they have? They have one character on the show that, like, his character trait is that he hates women.
Doe.
Classic
Like,
character
that's
trait.
That's just his personality. It's so lame.
That's who they were defending in the third episode. They're like, what makes you think you could have pulled Megan the Stallion? And I was like,
Oh man.
he just believed in himself.
Yeah. It's
Stupidly.
Like, yeah.
I like-
Oh man.
They had to. They won the case because they convinced the jury that he was just really that dumb.
Ow! Your Honor, she was being nice to me. I assume she wanted to have sex with me.
I do hope
And
they
it-
do the Deadpool 2 kind of thing,
Huh.
where because She-Hulk in character and in comics and whatnot can fourth wall break.
Yeah.
In Deadpool, the second movie, he made reference how empty the house was. You know, and then you saw that scene of all the the X-Men. So I hope every once in a while you just see like a superhero walk past and it's not interact. You're like, where are all the superheroes? I thought this world is full of them.
Where the
You
fuck
like-
is everybody?
Surely we'll see like Spider-Man,
Yeah,
but no one
he swings
remembers
by.
it's Spider-Man.
How much do you think that would cost them?
I mean, we saw the Spider-Man Lotus.
Oh, no.
VFX team did a great job.
You,
Uh,
you want to explain what Spider-Man Lotus is?
I mean, I saw the trailer.
Well,
You want me to explain like why?
well,
what
explain
happened?
the fact that it's a fan film. Well, you know, explain that
So
Spider-Man
Spider-Man
Lotus
is a fan film, and the actor was so racist, everyone quit and left.
Oh man, the most racist Spider-Man. Oh,
It's like that one comic panel where Spider-Man's like, "Wait, I hope I'm not the racist Spider-Man."
it's like, hey, look, Miles can say it, and we're both Spider-Man. It's okay.
When that's footage released, you know, the VFX footage shows like, oh my god, that's like very impressive for a fan film, like
Yeah.
the Amazing Spider-Man vibes.
And then it turned out wait, was it also the director or just the
Yes.
actor? Oh man, they're both a little racist.
The director was racist too.
We're
That's
all-
a development I didn't hear about.
It's like that one song. We're all a little bit racist, but not me. I'm not racist. You know, I watch Static Shock.
And this
Hell.
classic meme came out.
Oh, yeah, classic meme for those watching on YouTube and not Spotify or whatever. It's
Why are
a
you looking at me like that?
it's a picture of Haime Foxx saying, "Why are you looking at me at like that?" And it's just that
Blue Fox?
Haime Foxx, you know, from
Is that how you pronounce his name, not Jamie Foxx?
no, it's Haime Foxx. Yeah,
Tiny
Wait.
Fox?
he's DiGiorno
Is that-
Unchained, and he's the baby driver. Yeah,
Well, I know who he is, but like that's how you're supposed to pronounce his name. I've been fucking up his name the whole time.
Yeah, that's how it's been. That's how you're supposed to say his name. That's how it's spelled. Jaime Fox.
Is
Sure.
So the J is silent?
Yeah, Jaime.
How do you say my
Hi.
name?
Jake. Yeah,
And how do you say Jamie's?
Jaime.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Is the S silent too?
he was Ray Charles in a movie. I don't know. The point is, I'm right.
Yeah, Jamie Foxx is a wonderful actor.
Yes, he
He's
was
a
all
good voice actor as well.
he was in all those classic films. Like, hang on, let me check his IMDb. The Haime Foxx show. That's what it was.
Yeah, you just kind of slipped up in your gaslighting. Anyway,
Didn't he?
No.
Didn't he have like a Netflix show like a few years ago that was like "Don't Embarrass Me, Dad" or something?
Yep. That was right after his success of the Jamie Foxx show.
Yeah, that
Oh,
that show was bad.
You
My
were
dad
telling
really loved
us
it,
how
though.
problematic it was, I believe.
No, wait, yeah. I remember like once in a call I was talking about. I don't even know how to explain it, because I mean, in the first episode, one of the first scenes is like the main character being like sexually assaulted by a woman, and there was a laugh track the whole time. No, not assaulted, harassed, and then assaulted. So I guess
better
it
get
doesn't
those
matter.
clarified. Yeah.
This is a classic Netflix sitcom, by the way.
I think one of like one of the scenes that's like the darkest to me, because both me and my mom were like talking to each other about it. Where like I think like the grandpa or something is like going on a blind date and he's all excited for it, and when the woman walks in, and it's like most of the women in the show are light skinned.
Mm-hmm.
She was dark skinned. He freaked the fuck out, screamed all that shit, and was like yelling at her. She ran out. And the audience is just laughing. And I'm
Wait.
like,
Why did he scream at her?
apparently that she was ugly, but she wasn't ugly.
Oh no.
So like me and my mom just kind of looked at each other and went, Meanwhile, my dad's over there laughing his ass off.
He goes, ha 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 ha.
Damn.
This is so right.
Yeah, your white dad's pretty cray.
My white dad?
What? Nothing.
You just like immediately assumed it backfired immediately. Immediately. Jake, stop gaslighting Pan.
Oh man.
Gaslighting Pan into what? You're crazy.
Talking about Rick and Morty season 6 episode 1.
Rick and Morty, we just aired like an hour ago. It was okay, and I'm just realizing, damn, this show is nothing but just pointing out cliches. I'm finally getting a hold of this, and I'm kind of mildly annoyed.
We'll put a spoiler warning just in case you talk about spoilers.
Mm-hmm.
But the best way I can describe it's going.
I'll try to be as vague as possible. I mean, I really enjoyed it because, like, I think it's probably one of the first times that I've seen Rick and Morty, like, say that they're talking about something, like, but they aren't lampshading it that hard. Like, the characters are genuinely just trying to talk about, like, something relating to trauma. And, like, all facets of the episode were related to it. And I was like, oh, this is good.
It definitely wasn't the bang out spectacular. I would say season 2 it was. But it's very lore heavy. Like, oh, are they actually gonna focus on story this season?
That's what it's feeling like, because like that whole episode was, I think it was the first episode in Rick and Morty that I was just kind of sitting there like, oh, this is mostly setup, but like setup that's also payoff in a way, because they were doing a ton of payoff, but they were clearly setting stuff up.
And they didn't really undermine it by saying, oh, we're doing lore now, we're doing story now, like they did in the last episode of season 5.
I think like Rick isn't even like lampshading that stuff. Like during one moment where like I'm still trying to be as vague as possible, but essentially he relapsed in something you'd understand when you watch the episode. It's just genuine about it. Like, and when other characters are talking to him about said thing, they're not lampshading it as, oh, this is just some serialized moment. They're in the moment just talking to each other like real people, and I'm like, yay.
Pan, your turn to be vague about this.
Oh, I don't know. I was like, I'm kind of bored with this show's type of humor. I don't know. It's just like, I'm tired of them pointing out cliches and doing said cliches. You know, it's like smelling its own farts. You know.
Well, you'd be smelling those farts every year.
I-
Because the showrunners promise a new season every year.
I mean, it's okay to smell your own farts, but when you smell others, that's not good.
Why are you smelling people's farts?
What? Not others. It's just like your own. Never
Wait.
mind. Don't worry about
Why are you
it.
I mean,
smelling your own farts?
if someone farts in the room and it's really strong, like you didn't really consent to smell it, but it's too late.
Yeah, it's just kind of like leave the room for a bit. It's like, hey, I'm just gonna like go.
Yeah, you don't want that.
Kind of like awful.
You don't want that. It's like when you get a McDonald's cup and get the straw and you pull the straw out and the thing goes like it hurts everyone else but not you. And the same applies to the smell of farts. You just Anyway.
Whatever sound you made, it did not pick up through Discord, so it just went.
This would be a podcast exclusive.
It's the straw, like when it's like the high pitched straw grinding against the cup, like the little top of the cup.
That's awful.
Yeah, that's essentially.
Would you
farts.
politely ask the other people in the room, "Hey, can I fart here?"
No. You go outside.
You go outside. You leave the room. And
Yeah.
they probably say thank you later.
He's like, where are you go? He's like, where's that guy going? He's like, he's gonna fart outside. He's like, why is he? What?
Don't tell
Let's go to
everyone.
the bathroom.
Don't. Tell
No,
everyone what the
I'm
fuck.
pretty sure I've definitely done that where I was like, excuse me, and then I ran out of the room and walked back in and was like, sorry, I farted.
Well, I wouldn't
And
admit
it's
to
like-
that. I'd say, oh man, I had to like go outside or else I was gonna explode or something, you know.
I have no reason to be ashamed of the fact that I farted. It would be shameful if
No.
I forced everybody else to hear it.
Yeah.
And or smell it.
Unless you want to like
Definitely
assert
so.
dominance, like, yeah, I'm fucking here, bitch.
Claim the space by filling it up with your fart.
Yeah.
That's awful.
Show them, bastards.
It's like I gotta get one of those like Glade plugins at the walls to change up that smell.
The plug. Oh no.
You ever seen those plugins where it's like, hey, here's campfire? Like I see that at Walmart and it's like, how did they do that?
I have one more scent joke, which is just fart incense, and I think that's the last one we need.
Like when you want customers to leave, or like when people leave your house, you just burn the fart incense.
Burn the fart incense. They'll want to leave. They'll want to go. Hopefully.
Yeah, it'd be worse if someone goes, now the party started.
What is that aroma you're using? It is very good and strong. Excuse me?
They're like comically wafting, going, what's going on right here?
And that's why we don't invite Jeffrey over anymore.
Definitely not. That was a great transition out of Rick and Morty. Talking about farts.
Start talking about
Thanks,
parts.
man.
Cuckoo. Yeah, it was an okay episode, I guess. Yeah.
But you know what's better than okay? You know what's way better than okay, Pan?
What?
The upcoming Gorillaz album, 2023.
Oh yeah. When's it coming out?
February.
Yeah, that's fucking forever from now.
Wait, I thought it was already out.
No, they released like 2 songs.
Yeah.
It was
Oh.
Cracker Island and Gold something.
Correct.
New Gold, that's what it was.
Cool.
Yeah, I showed that Cracker Island song to Pan. I was like, hey, they made a song about me.
Oh man.
I must just not be paying enough attention to Gorillaz. I'm pretty sure you brought this up like 3 times to me, and each time I'm like, oh, they released new music? Oh, the album's out? Oh, the album's not out?
This is great. It's just like you have amnesia, but specifically for Gorillaz, and you're just surprised whenever new news comes out of it.
It's not retaining, and I don't know why.
Your body wants to reject the Gorillaz. He's like, I don't want to see Tootie. I don't want to see any of these characters.
Maybe I should talk about that in therapy.
He's like, I can't see your number Gorillaz. He's like,
Yeah.
you have any childhood trauma?
With
Just
Gorillaz?
existential dread
Yes.
knowing that Noodles is older than me. What the fuck?
Yeah, wasn't she like a kid first? But then they
Yeah.
aged her up like 10 years?
Same for me. They age in real time.
Oh, that's interesting.
I too was a child.
Oh, you were? What happened?
Yeah, it's fucked up. I don't know. Can't go back. You can't fucking go back.
Oh, you
Never
can.
go
Jake and
back.
I do that all the time.
Ah!
We're just like, hey, you want to go? Let's see
Please.
what we're up to when we're 10. Awesome. Back to now.
Yeah. Cuckoo.
Wait, what was I doing when I was 10? I was probably like trying to animate on paper and then
Oh,
crying
God.
about it.
Paper. Get a tablet, sicko.
Or would I have had like
I got a question. What's with all these like cartoons on TV? Like regular show, like, you know, that's done with like papers drawn on paper and then scanned. It's like at the end of the day, does anyone really notice it's done on paper? Just get a tablet, you know, get a Wacom. Hell yeah.
That's most TV shows. They're still animated on paper. Mostly.
Why? Just, you know,
It's cheaper?
is it?
is it?
I mean,
Yeah.
you'd have to scan it and ink it, and it's like, hey, I need to ask a professional. It's like, why still use paper? Why not just like do it on a tablet? No one's gonna tell, you know.
Wait,
like
is that actually true that it's like cheaper?
I don't know about cheaper. I don't know.
It's animated on paper, or I guess buying everyone in the overseas sweatshop tablets.
Whoa!
But then you have to buy all that paper, and then like you also have to pay people for spending a longer amount of time animating.
It's physical storage you got to worry about.
Physical storage, they just get rid of that shit. You remember what happened to Batgirl?
What? Oh man, no, it's
Warner
no
Brothers
fault.
like, hey, we deleted that. I didn't know you wanted it.
Oh no, they didn't delete it. They just locked it away because there was a news story where they said it got deleted. It was missing from some archive, but it actually was just they essentially changed the password to whatever secure online vault it was on. So yeah,
good cover.
Hopefully,
you want to show us like an updated copy?
Well, look. Apparently, only select few Warner Brother insiders will be allowed to see it before it's locked away for eternity.
It was like the worst version of the Disney Vault, because at least Disney like resell an old Bambi DVD every 10 years.
Yeah.
Every now and then they come back to it. I mean, as long as it isn't getting Toy Story 2'd.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Like how
You just got Toy Story 2'd.
Oh
Got
no.
Toy Story 2'd. The whole film just got deleted on accident.
Oops. They do that sometimes. That's Pixar. They kind of goofed it up there.
I see that with some content creators I talk with. I was like, so what's your like long-term storage solutions for your stuff? And they're like, oh, I just delete everything.
What the fuck?
Like,
I would never be able to do that.
Like, I'm not going to single out my friend. I was just like, so what do you do with your videos? He's like, oh, after I make it, I just delete all the footage and move on.
Oh, no.
And I was like, that's anarchy.
What if it gets taken down?
He has those copies saved.
Okay.
The final result saved.
Well,
but not like,
for me, a lot of the B-roll, it's like, I don't need that B-roll. And although if it's like gameplay footage and it's part of a franchise, like let's say Mario Kart, like I'm going to talk about the other Mario Kart games, so I might need footage of the one I already reviewed.
I remember seeing this old video from AVGN of how he stored things.
Yeah, on
It
CD.
was like VHS tapes, CDs, random hard drives. I was like, my man, how do you remember all that?
Yeah, he had physical CDs saved. It's like, what the hecky?
Dang, I want VHS copies of my videos. Imagine like going back to them and they're damaged. And now you have like this VHS nostalgia looking version of like a Shittiverse episode. It's just me yelling over Steven Universe.
Actually,
But aesthetic.
there are I know some fans had transported my videos into either VHS and also GBA video.
GBA video.
Yeah.
You remember that stuff?
Like
The cartridge, the gray cartridge?
the Game Boy?
Yeah, Game Boy Video.
Yeah, you could watch SpongeBob and Rocket Power on the go. There was the important all of Shrek 1 and Shark Tale.
Tenant.
See,
The way it was
I
meant.
didn't have the Game Boy thing. I had Video Now.
Video Now. Oh man, people still say you're gonna do the Video Now video pan, which okay, this is a huge regret because forever ago on Tumblr I was like, people, if you got Video Now, send it to me. And nowadays I would not request people to send me anything in particular because I'll just buy it myself because I don't want to burden my fans and repeat what happened here, which was I just lost interest. Like, I'm not doing a Video Now video. Billiam did that, Who cares about Video Now?
Well, people want your thoughts.
Yeah.
Quick, what are your thoughts? You know what? Okay. Picture this. Everyone, like, close your eyes. Not if you're driving and listening to this. Keep your eyes open. But, like, close your eyes. Even you. I'm going to single you out. The guy drawing and listening, go back to this tab and
You
close
better
your eyes.
close Clip Studio Paint right now. Close your eyes.
All right, thank you. So imagine Pan just released a new video called Video Now, and Pan's about to start. The intro song played. It's all cool. Pan, go.
Oh, Video Now? What? Wait, what? Wait, what do I do? I was looking at my phone. I was deleting the evidence.
This is your evidence.
What? Huh? Nothing.
Huh?
This is the Video Now videos. They're still closing their eyes. You gotta describe this is a video.
Man, oh man, Video Now? How about Video Later? This thing takes forever to load. Like if you bump a turtle on the road and your car goes bump, it skips a couple of frames. Like you can't watch anything like this. Just download it to your iPod or something. This sucks. These all suck. Agent Cody Banks behind the scenes. No, thank you. Ah.
All right, that's great. Someone will clip that and just make their own like 1 minute, 2 minute rebeltaxi episode.
Cool.
Be pretty good.
Which is a great transition
Yeah.
for a short break.
Oh yeah.
And
Short break is. Are we gonna get into the questions?
we'll get into the questions, but we're doing different this time for the short break.
Yay. What?
I mean, like I told you this before we started. I thought you were gonna remember this. Anyway, so the Super Fuckers theme. So that was the old podcast, and people wanted it back, but we can't play it the first 30 seconds because of YouTube.
Yeah, but now it's the what's it called, the
Excuse you.
questions theme.
break.
So now, break.
We're always in our clubhouse getting high. Super fuckers. Everybody wishes we would die. Super fuckers. Here we come like a bomb. Everybody fucking run and
Hey, and we're back. Now we got the super fucker themes for the questions, which implies that we're not super fuckers. You all are. You're all super fuckers. But yeah, if you got a question, be sure to start out with the word question so it's easier to find, and type them in the comments of this YouTube video or whatever community post that Daft posts, because they're in charge of this. I'm not. But anyway, you guys have any questions you want to read out loud?
Moose True _ question: what year or years would you say was the golden age for adult animation?
Well, it's hard to think, because like a lot of my favorite adult animated shows aired in the late '90s, post South Park, post King of the Hill, and most of those canceled. Like your King of the Hills and Belongs and stuff. So it's like, yeah. But at least nowadays, when you release an adult cartoon on TV, it has a better chance than it did back then. So I don't know. That's tough.
Maybe around the 2010s, where everything wasn't quite on rigs just yet. So there are a lot more experimental art styles.
Yeah. Like, it's funny looking back on something like Clerks or Drawn Together and thinking, wow, this was back when not every adult cartoon looked like Rick and Morty or Family Guy. Classic.
What about you, Jake?
I'm trying to think because I feel like for a majority of my adolescence, I explicitly avoided anything older, especially Adult Swim, because when I turned that on, Robot Chicken would turn on and I'd scream.
So that's for adults.
I'm pretty satisfied with some of the adult animated shows coming out now, barring the ones that are clearly not very great, like Brickleberry style stuff. Or whatever that Hoops show was, but
aren't you watching that Paramount Plus show?
Oh yeah, I love Lower Decks. I feel like nobody watches that, but I definitely do.
Yeah, I kind of just looked at it and I was like, oh, Rick and Morty saw.
I went to go rewatch the first episode of that. They talk so fast in the first episode.
Oof, yeah.
Oh no.
Do they establish way too many things?
I don't even think it was that, because it was comedic scenes where they were just saying a ton, it was almost like it was a bridge series. But I'm like, you're a cartoon, you can slow down a bit. And this was right after I watched the latest episode, and the difference in dialogue style was very apparent.
Yeah, I guess they were figuring it out still.
I think that's usually for most shows. Season 2 is where things really start to get going for the writers' room of anything.
Yeah.
I got one. Ao Pai, question for Pan. Is directed to you specifically. No one else answer. Jake, I can't answer. You can't answer. Sorry. Just Pan.
Damn.
Is that gonna be okay?
Are you asking me if that's specifically okay?
Yeah, is that gonna be okay that only Pan can answer this question?
Let's see.
What am I gonna do? Punch him?
Ask the fucking questions.
Any games you've been playing recently? Don't have to be for a video. Just whatever you play in your free time.
Okay. Well, there is one game I've been obsessing over recently, and I haven't talked about on the podcast, but it's Disgaea 1. Disgaea. It's an RPG. It's a tactics RPG. It's like chess with extra steps, and you control this little twink kid, and he's got this this demon girlfriend or whatever, but they're not friends, and they control a bunch of penguins, and they throw the penguins, and the penguins explode, and It's imagine if like a Billy and Mandy fan fiction was written to be super wholesome and just like both mean but also wholesome. That's Disgaea. I love this game, but also it takes fucking forever because you gotta grind, because you know what the level cap is? You know, like level 100, level 99, you know what the level cap is?
What?
9,999.
Oh god.
Jesus.
Yeah, you will be fucking playing this game till the end of time. And it's like, I've been going at this for a long time, and it just never fucking ends. I want to make a video on it, and it's like, it just never fucking ends. Like, you can level up your character, and level up your weapons, and level up your special moves. Everything gets leveled up, and you have a whole squadron, and you gotta level them up. It's just constant, it's just fucking excess. It's just, this is ridiculous.
You know, it's like they gotta keep up that player hour time, whatever.
It's like, damn, it's like, this is, what kind of fucking maniac played this? What is wrong with people?
Do you feel like your time put into it is worth the money?
I don't know. I like the characters, and I mostly like the gameplay, but I'm wondering, like, is this healthy? Because I've been replaying the same level over and over, because there's one stage where you can just run up to somebody, slice them, and win the stage, and then you just keep repeating that and get more and more XP until you keep leveling up and leveling up and leveling up and leveling up. It just never fucking ends. It's Disgaea 1.
You just really like when the number goes up.
Yeah, number go up, number go up, number go up. Yes, Disgaea. Yes, it's such a great. I don't know if it's a great game. I don't know. It's definitely for a game for people who are chemically imbalanced or something. I don't know. There has to be like a psychological study on this damn game.
Hey Jake, it sounds like we have a new game for you.
Yeah.
Hey,
You can play it on Switch.
can play it on Switch.
Yeah, it's on the.
Is it blurry or does it run pretty well?
I mean, it's based off a PS2 game, so it runs. Well, it's better looking than the PS2 one. Because the old game was more pixelated, but here they have redrawn sprites that are HD, so it looks real good. As good as a game like this can look, I guess.
See, I can just make Angel play it, and I watch him play it.
Oh man,
Who's Angel?
yeah, who dat?
This is me asking the question for like the audience who have heard this person's name for the first time.
Yeah, same here.
Oh, Angel is this sweet
Disgaea.
big man. And that's all y'all need to know.
Yeah. Okay, if you want to ruin their life, just get them a copy of Disgaea and let them level up to 9,999.
We want this man to live, not
This
waste
is a-
away.
This is my evil plan,
Yeah,
you know?
this game will ruin your life, possibly. I don't know. I love the characters. They're like assholes that are too afraid to show emotion and show that they really care for each other. Because there's one character, it's what's her name, Flawn. She's an angel, and she gets transported into this devil world called the Netherworld, and she likes to. She cares for other people, but she cares about other people so much to the point that it ends up hurting herself, and that's kind of reflects through the gameplay. Because she has the ability to heal others that are surrounding her, yet she can't heal herself.
Oh no.
Shake my head.
Yeah,
Name's Flan. Like the dessert?
she's just trying her best.
We just questioned this is like
She's just trying her best, and all the other characters are mean to her.
this question is more towards Jake, but it's,
Oh.
it's for everyone. They didn't say you specifically, but it's about Pibby. Topic suggestion. They also asked like a lot of questions, but we want to give people a chance. We're just going to answer one of them. If you know anything about the Pibby short becoming a full series, or any speculations.
Oh,
Do you
So
think
are they
they
ask-
will?
Are they asking us if we know anything about like Pibby
Yep.
coming to fruition?
Or
Well, I
just
mean-
our opinions, like if it were to?
I mean, I'm still hoping for it because I still feel like Pibby in itself, it existing, is something that I could never imagine that being something officially sanctioned by a company. So if it is real, that is amazing to me.
Well, I
Just
mean-
horrifying versions of cartoons in a big crossover thing. I want that so badly.
It's kind of what like they did with Harvey Birdman, where he said, "Hey, let's take all the Hanna-Barbera characters and make them sometimes terrible people."
put them into a creepypasta. Yeah.
Well, that would count more like a parody thing, and they kind of do that. Although I guess the only example that I could think of is like what Teen Titans Go essentially is. But like I'm more talking about like they're taking all these characters, implying that the canon versions of them, not necessarily canon in their shows, but like the way that they are in their shows, have been attacked by some big zombie goop glitch virus thing, and that if you were to be a kid to accidentally be watching Pibby late at night, you could possibly see Craig of the Creek leaking black fluids and trying to kill the main character. I think that's funny as hell.
I remember it was it I Show Speed? It was some streamer watching Happy Tree Friends with like their nephew or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they shouldn't have done that.
Uh-oh.
I think about the clip. They're like, something gory happened. The kid didn't process it, but like he immediately was like, oh no. Pause that. Walked out of the room.
It was I Show Speed.
Oh no.
Oh
yeah,
no.
Yeah, I linked a clip in our group chat. We'll like show like an image of like right before something bad happens, but they're like, oh yeah, no.
Oh no.
No, he's like, you shouldn't be here.
Oh no. Like, look, I remember when I was a kid, my cousin came over and they brought the DVD to Happy Tree Friends, and I'd never heard of it, and we were just laughing our asses off at whatever this was. Yeah. Like a physical DVD officially made for Happy Tree Friends. I got that somewhere still.
I feel like I definitely was the kind of kid who, like, if I'm pretty sure it was on Netflix at a time. It must have been because it was during the era where I was giving like other children's shows a chance because I just watched My Little Pony and I was like, oh, that was pretty okay. Let me check out some of these other shows. For some reason, Happy Tree Friends must have showed up in the area. I thought it was some kids show. Put it on. Very quickly realized it was not that.
Uh-oh.
I was not happy.
Nah. Can you sing the theme song?
I don't remember it. Although I guess at the same time, I feel like there was a time where gore and that stuff used to like freak me the hell out, and I would just not look at it at all. But after seeing Smile HD when that came up, I was like, well, I set myself up there.
Spooky. Like, what was the first screamer you've seen on the internet?
The first screamer?
I guess, yeah.
What do you mean by screamer?
Oh, just anything that'll spook you. Like, you go on the internet and you get...
It was the car thing where they're just like driving.
Oh, classic. That's my first. Yeah, I remember seeing that and like running downstairs and like seeing my parents just like painting the walls. That's what they were doing.
I think I was like... I must have been like scrolling through something or watching some YouTube videos, but there was one where like they just suddenly put like Jeff the Killer's face on and like a loud scream, and I had a headset on.
Oh no.
It scared me so much that I was anxious for like the rest of the day.
Oh no.
I was so mad about it.
Yeah. Another screamer I walked into was I don't know, I just remember being bored and going on Google searching up Where's Waldo game. I just want to look up, I just want to play Where's Waldo. I'm not going to buy a physical book. So I was playing that and was searching really hard, and eventually it scared the shit out of me. Some other screamer happened.
Oh, do you remember the one where like you had to like follow a maze with your mouse?
Oh yeah, a lot of the kids in like the in school did that in the computer lab. We had those classic Macintoshes that were transparent. A whole row of
Ooh,
them.
those are nice.
Hell yeah.
I have a core memory of like my cousin making my aunt play that on like her like really old Windows XP computer, and then the monsters showed up. Cousin was laughing. My aunt screamed really, really loudly, and I'm pretty sure she was very religious, so she was like pissed off.
Oh no.
So you let demons into this house. Why'd you do that?
Oh no, a cyber demon.
Cyber demon. She told her to look really, really closely too.
Oh,
that was so mean.
Terrible.
I just remembered. I don't even know if it's a trend. Just hearing the words like the World Wide Web and cyber was a really like 2000s thing when the internet became a thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It was always kind of weird where it's like, oh no, like not even straight to DVD. Like, what was the term? TV movie.
Oh yeah, made for TV movie. just like Chip and Dale's.
I mean, they called a certain in Sonic Frontiers they call like a certain kinds of stages cyberspace, and I kind of sat there like, I have not heard that phrase used for anything outside of the internet.
What about the internet superhighway? Remember that classic term?
Yeah, it came up again in like a Fairly Odd Parents.
Yes,
That's where
Stupor highway because it was stupid.
I just every time I hear internet superhighway, I just think about that clip in like one of the Fairly Odd Parents ads where like someone says internet superhighway, and then like Timmy yells something because there's a clip of him going into the internet.
Like he's getting his molecules rearranged, and then he walked in on experience too with something strange. He's Daddy Phantom. Yeah.
Full circle, both shows.
Yeah.
Speaking of horror and shows, Pan and I have been watching Little Demon.
Oh yeah,
the FXX
yeah.
show.
That's
Have you
just
seen
How's
that?
that? I have not seen any of that.
Oh yeah, well, like we watched it, and yeah, like the first episode's a lot more story focused than I thought it would be. And her best friend is not shown much, but they're kind of wholesome together and stuff. And yeah, I think the show's pretty enjoyable. So, but it's only been 3 episodes, so yeah, it seems promising.
It's got Danny DeVito as the devil, and his daughter plays the mom. Pretty fun.
No, I thought his daughter played the actual daughter.
You know what? That makes more sense. Yeah, the daughter plays the daughter.
Hang on. Little Demon.
Yeah, double check it. Pan's doing some
IMDb.
research.
Let me see.
I think I just remember seeing the trailer. I thought the trailer seemed good. I don't. What's it on?
Hulu.
It's on Hulu. Oh, then I could watch it if I wanted to.
Okay. Oh.
I'm still trying to get used to the art style because it's like everything's very clean, like very very clean. Like,
Oh yeah.
the animations are wonderful. I'm just talking about the art style.
Well, it just looks like typical Rick and Morty modern type cartoon.
Honestly,
Yeah.
if you like blocked the character's face, you could probably convince somebody that was Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
Oh, probably.
It's like.
But the action scenes are very fun.
Wait, I'm still trying to
Alright,
figure out.
that's rest.
Okay, who's Chrissy? Because that's who Lucy DeVito plays. Chrissy.
Chrissy's the daughter.
Yes, it was the daughter. Yes, I was right. Yes.
And by the time this episode airs, I'll remind Pan to watch the 4th episode.
Yeah, we'll watch it together. Yeah. It's fine.
Just trying to keep it
good.
Here, wait, hold on. I need to. I typed in Little Demon on Google, and I'm reading out. Here's all the places you can watch it: Hulu, Fubo TV,
What?
YouTube TV, Sling TV, Google Play Movies and TV, Apple TV, Vudu, Amazon Prime Video, ABC.
What? Oh yeah.
Okay.
There were some headlines that said Disney is airing satanic show about devil daughter or something.
And I was like, that sounds freaking sweet. Sounds pretty cool. Good for Disney, trying some new ground.
Is it new?
I don't know. What is
According
trying
to
new ground?
them, it's like first they have the Owl House, now this.
Yeah.
Netflix's Arcane apparently became the first streaming series to win Animated Program Emmy.
Hey,
Oh
yo.
yeah. What was the competition?
Bob's Burgers, Rick and Morty, The Simpsons, and What If?
Okay,
And I was like,
that's a,
Wow.
Okay. That's a yeah. The competition's not so. I mean, those are good shows,
What
but
if?
they're not. They're not Arcane good. Well, I mostly liked Arcane. I like the characters, but the one thing I did not like about Arcane is just, I don't know, all the council meetings and boardrooms and all the people sitting around.
Star Wars Episode 1s of
Yeah,
things.
it's like that's the only part I didn't care about Arcane. It's like, this is boring. Who cares about this world? I ain't living in there.
I feel like Arcane is probably one of the few shows that like can break my heart so violently in like the very very beginning, and I still keep watching because like honestly, if there's several other shows that if they did what Arcane did in the first 2 episodes, I would have stopped watching.
Well, my favorite part of Arcane, is in the first few episodes when it was still young Jinx, young Jinx is still trying to save the day. Like, she sets up her bomb, and you think she saves the day, everyone's rescued, and then it goes horribly wrong.
Yeah.
Classic.
It's like, what
saw his
if
style
that
test for
heroic
that.
thing
God.
fails?
Yeah, Jinx is a fuck up. She's hot. I'd bang her. Classic.
Didn't we have to look up the age of the character Pan?
Well,
We're like,
I'm referring to like
Pan.
I'm referring to the adult Jinx. She's fine.
I know what you meant, but when you said, I was still thinking about Child Jinx.
No.
failing.
I'm talking about adult Jinx. That's how I first knew them. It's not weird.
Yeah.
Year of Act. Oh, okay. Act 3. She's 19. You're safe, Pan.
Woo. Too
You're
young
safe.
still, but yeah. Yeah. Well, I'll be okay. That's a little too young. So anyway, I don't know. Anyway, next question.
Minimum 21, Pan. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
You have to be able to go to a bar
Cool.
and ask you this next question. That's a great transition. Anyway, Will Studios asks, are you allowed to state the progress of Loki IRL
Oh,
pilot?
okay. So for the pilot, yeah, I'm just like boarding up the last few scenes, and right after that, I want to re-record some lines, and then I want to like actually finalize the animations and stuff. Actually, hire people and say, hey, do some Rise of the TMNT type bullshit here, please. Here's a bunch of money. Go fucking cray.
He at least had to finish the full storyboard first.
Yeah.
I was thinking I was getting on to Pan about. I was like, hey.
I was getting distracted and just trying like, let me draw this background. This will be fun, but it's like I gotta learn to let go and say, hey, here's money. You draw the background, and here you draw some character turnaround so I can give it to the animator. Yeah.
Hey, what about your thing, Jake?
I mean, I got
What
multiple things.
project?
I feel like the thing that people probably ask the most about is versus Oswald. And I really don't have many updates that I can talk about yet.
Oswald, the legally distinct rabbit.
Exactly. Oswald, the legally distinct rabbit. And then there's a bunch of other stuff. I'm working on a secret thing that I can't say anything about because it's secret, and I want people to be surprised when it does come out.
Well, now everyone knows this is a secret, so I'm like,
I mean, I'm allowed to like lay out the breadcrumbs. People expect something big might be coming eventually. You won't know when until I start saying that it's coming. But like, I can name drop it.
Friday Night Funkin'.
Is it Friday Night Funkin' related?
Is it?
Yeah, it's Friday Night Funkin'.
Yeah.
Hell yeah,
Funk
buddy.
me up. Oh yeah, I got someone that's working on Friday Night Funkin' to help me with the music. Not a newer person, I believe, because I don't think they were there before.
That sounds fun. That's exciting.
Yeah. I was like, I need to get some like cool ass music. Cool.
Yeah, that was the phrase he told me. We were talking about music, and I need some cool ass music.
I mean, like Too Mellow, this Jet Set radio sounding music artist, let me use their music, so that's great.
John Ockerhausen says, "Here's one." They're referring to a question, by the way, Pan. Just like one question. How often will podcasts be?
How often? I don't know. It seems like you're trying to go for weekly.
Yep. So we're doing weekly. We're not doing
Yeah.
long instances or anything.
Because I ain't doing that shit. It's your problem now. I ain't in control.
But you know what you are in control of?
What?
This next question. Caleb Pribble, what's your favorite thing to get at Hot Topic?
Oh, favorite thing to get at Hot Topic? They say that like it's a restaurant, like something you get reoccurring. But I don't know. I'm more comfortable with whatever stupid bullshit goth clothes I am. Because years ago I was like, no, I don't want to do that. I like goth stuff, but I'm too afraid to actually dress it. But now, no fucking fear. I'm going in raw or not at all. So I don't know. Buying a bat hoodie. I just want some things with bats. Recently I bought like remember Happy Bunny? Well, I bought a Happy Bunny Keech necklace that has like a little figurine of Happy Bunny in a jar. I don't know what that's about, but it's a little necklace thing. Yeah, I don't know. I'm ordering an Emily the Strange hoodie from a website. Although after I ordered it, I looked up more into the website on YouTube and realized, oh, this goth brand everybody fucking hates because they stole art and made a
Wait, it's not even their brand? Like they stole the Emily the Strange shit?
Oh no, it's a official partnership. But after I bought it, I found so many videos of people hating on this like goth brand of clothing store, and they partnered with them, and it's like, oh man, it's like I even looked at the Twitter, and I know this brand is into some is done some bullshit when not a single person I follow on Twitter follows that brand on Twitter. Like all the goth e-girls and e-boys I follow on Twitter, mostly for style advice, I swear, they don't follow this brand at all. And it's like, damn, so sad.
So I guess you gotta wear that in covert settings.
People will say, hey, where'd you get that? I forget. I don't remember.
Just say Christmas. Just say someone gave it to me for Christmas. I don't know.
Yeah. It's like,
Or Easter.
boy, don't shop at this place, I guess. Ooh, boy. But yeah, apparently they were selling like Native American headdresses and stealing like designs from like independent artists. Yeah. Ooh.
It's a bit of
What
a
about you,
yikes.
Jake? What do you like
Oh.
to get from Hot Topic?
Wait,
Yeah.
I remembered. There was also a... so somebody called them out on, like, them selling, like, cultural appropriated headdresses and whatever. And, like, this company said, like, hey, we're just trying to be... Our brand is not for the easily offended and the outsiders and the cool kids. We're not into your normie rules. Like, they pulled a how you do fellow kids on the damn apology.
Yikes.
Yes.
Fellow kids. Oh yeah, we just all wear headdresses and whatnot.
Yeah. It's like, oh no.
I'm gonna say the t-shirts. I feel like that's literally
Oh, yeah.
the only thing I ever get there.
Basic.
I always get like, yeah, pretty much. Because I'll be like, oh, they got a Steven Universe t-shirt. Is that SpongeBob? No way. Rugrats.
I recall Nesca, my friend, called it the Tumblr store.
The Tumblr
makes
store.
sense.
Yeah.
I mean, the only alternative to get those specific kinds of shirts, I would imagine, would, well, it used to be Spencer's. There's actually a new store at the mall that that
Box
I go
Lunch?
to. Yeah, Box Lunch. What? How did you guess that?
They're owned by the same company.
That
You're
makes
learning
sense.
a lot of things today.
Yeah.
I am learning a lot of things
Well, I
today.
mean,
They're all connected.
Box
I mean, I went
Lunch
to.
is like a slightly more expensive Hot Topic, but apparently some of the proceeds go to like a charity to give them box lunches.
It definitely was more
Oh.
expensive, but I got some really cool stuff there. I got this one like Sonic the Hedgehog jacket,
Yeah.
and I was originally just gonna get that, but then I saw like at least 2 other jackets that I saw, and I was like, if I don't get it now,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be really sad. I don't usually spend a lot of money on clothing, so let me splurge on myself or whatever.
Yeah. Since
Mhm.
since I'm getting more
Pause.
comfortable with cool clothing, I've been buying more hoodies, and it's like, damn, it doesn't get hot enough here to wear a hoodie every day. So the ratio of
Hot
cold
enough?
weather, the ratio to cold weather and hoodies I have, it's just a real imbalance.
Yeah, I guess you'd have to move to like a slightly different area in the state
I'm
to
not-
experience some cold.
Nah, I ain't going out there. It's cold out. It's hot out there. Or cold out there.
If it was like 100 to even 110 this summer, let's see how the winter's gonna do.
Oh no.
We got time for one last question. Tune for thought. Indie animations could be existing or upcoming, not counting yours, Pan.
Oh man.
They'd especially recommend we check out.
Loki IRL,
Can't be yours.
bitch. But it's gonna be the tits.
But
Hopefully.
it can't be yours.
It's gonna be
Quick,
the
Pan.
tits. Hopefully.
Do you know any indie stuff, Pan?
Uh,
Any indie animations you want to?
Hang on. Oh, well, let's see. Who was hang on. What's their names? Comet? Oh, no. I was talking with them, and they were making... Crap, what's their thing called? Oh, no.
Come on, you got this.
Someone
It'll
else
help you.
take over. Someone else.
It's okay, I got this. This is a person named Kevin Temmer. Love his stuff. You've probably seen his work in the comment section, replies on Twitter. To delete this tweet, the trash bins.
No.
Love that guy's stuff.
Trash bins. Oh, it was Lumi and the Great Big Galaxy. That's what I was talking to them
Yeah.
about. Yeah. Coo. They're very much a fan of Wander Over Yonder and are clearly influenced by the art of it. Yeah.
Star Tease is great. I love Star Tease.
Coo.
Yeah, they're very nice.
Yeah.
I spoke with them before.
I backed that project. I got to get a little like monster character in the background.
Oh, cool.
Oh, hell yeah. What about you, for indie animation. Can't be Lumi because Pan already took that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, literally I was like, wow, I was like, let me think of a indie project that I want to like say, and then right as I pulled up the Louis thing, Pan said it. So there's another one, but I don't remember the name of it. I just remember that when it dropped, I really liked this one like non-binary character that was wearing all purple, and there was some dog.
Oh, Farfetch'd.
Farfetch'd, yes, that's it.
Arf.
I like Farfetch'd. I like that small little pilot snippet.
Mm-hmm.
Excited to see where that goes.
Ellis Mark also has one. Although it seems like after I guess Hell of a Boss, everyone's making a cartoon pilot now. It's like, oh no, that's intimidating.
That's a good thing, Van. A lot of people are making the things. It'll be fun. But everyone's has a way different art style and story, so it's not gonna cut into your stuff.
Although I'm just like, damn, my animation's gonna be a lot more limited. Because if you ever watch the Powerpuff Girls movie, or just the Powerpuff Girls in general, you see that like, damn, there are barely any in between frames, and that's what I'm aiming for. Trying to be the loudest whisperer of limited animation. Yeah.
Oh, definitely. That'd be exciting to see how you use your techniques.
It's limited, but not limited enough. Look, there was a show on MTV called a Spy Groove. It has some great line art, but it has almost no animation budget. It just looks really cool standing still. It was a late 90s MTV show, Spy Groove. And it's like, wow, this got on TV. I can have a little more animation than this, but I don't know if it'll look as cool as that show, because that show looks amazing.
I mean, if you can make it look good without moving much, you must be doing something right.
Yeah, just
Definitely so.
worry about the cool poses and only... like there's a lot of animes when you watch them. They do not have a lot of in-between frames at all. They just stand there posing, flapping their lips. They only got like 3 mouth movements and maybe an O for lips, and that's it.
Yeah, just have your characters talk the whole time. Just have them talk.
How can you, like... animate something with as little animation as possible? Because I feel like a good cartoon doesn't need good animation to be good,
Oh,
I feel
definitely.
I feel like probably one of the easiest genres to do that in would be something that's more focused on like comedic dialogue, because then you could probably get away with just like, I mean, we see shows get away with it where they're just kind of standing around or sitting around.
Yeah.
I definitely know that with my old cartoon I made 2 years ago. I was like, they should have moved a lot more. They should have done more things.
Could have done more with your life. Yeah.
I don't feel like I personally probably would be able to produce that. Just because whenever I'm like thinking about like the stuff, I always want to make them move so much to a degree where when I have to go back to like actually finalizing it, I'm like, I hate you past me. Why did you board so many damn poses?
Oh no.
For my upcoming pilots and whatnots, I did a whole storyboard and everything. And I went back, because I'm doing the animatic and everything, and I was like, I gotta have some more fun shots. Let's rework some of these old shots that we got right here to be cool. Cool. Not very actiony. That's more towards the end, but very fun. Haha.
Visually appealing, dynamic.
Oh yeah.
Excuse me.
Reminds me, like, I'm boarding my pilot, and so far there have been 0 walk cycles at all.
Good.
Yeah, but if I ever do need to have walk cycles, just give the characters Heelys. Everyone has Heelys. It's the future.
Or what they did for season 1 Archer, where they mostly made characters move with like a medium shot.
Yeah. Oh, true. Yeah.
What, you want your character to move around, but you also don't want to have to make walk cycles? Just never show their feet.
Yeah.
Always have it be zoomed in on them. You never have to show them making contact with the ground.
I mean,
easiest way to do it.
Aqua Teen, like they made the characters not have legs, essentially, and that was inspired by the Powerpuff Girls, how the girls would just float, and that's it. And just again, rewatch some like Powerpuff Girls in season 2, and just see like, wow, they barely fucking move in this show.
Well, I remember showing Pan this old King Features Syndicate Popeye cartoon, where instead of animating the characters move, they would all slide around, like they would literally just slide around going, "Voo, zoom."
Oh,
And I was
man.
like, nice.
Hell yeah.
yeah.
You could always just epithet erase it.
Oh, no. Oh,
They did a great job with that.
it'll have more animation than that. Yeah, it'll have mouth movements.
I mean, I find the sliding PNGs appealing.
Yeah.
It's the audio dialogue that makes it interesting.
It's true. But also, when those PNGs are thrown at each other, I kind of laugh. And I'm pretty sure sometimes it's on purpose.
Ow! That's like they're just smacking at each other.
Well, that's the pan getting hurt alarm, signifying that the episode's got to close.
Oh, does it?
Oh, no.
We can't answer one more question.
Nope.
Is NASCAR a sport? Says Dennis Brown. No.
If NASCAR what?
If NASCAR is a sport.
Yeah,
Nah.
it's hard.
No balls.
I have no opinion.
NASCAR Racers. You ever watch the cartoon NASCAR Racers? It was...
No, what's that about?
Oh, it aired on Fox Kids in the late 90s. It was about NASCAR racers, and they were in the future, and they got, like, turbo boosters and, like, Hot Wheel loops and stuff. Yeah.
I didn't watch any of the Fox Kids shows.
Cool. Damn, yeah, you're like 12. You don't know that.
No, I mean, I didn't have cable, but I was like, I'm gonna watch the Kids WB. What about you? Did you watch any Fox Kids stuff, Jake?
I watched... What was Animaniacs on? No, that was WB Kids.
Yeah, it started
Yeah.
on Fox Kids, I think, and then it was on WB, I think. I don't remember. I'm not that old. I didn't watch Anal Maniacs. I watched Freakazoid. Super...
I think like I only paid attention to 3 main channels, which was Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, and Disney Channel, and their like child variants. Because I remember Noggin. I remember Disney Junior. Cartoon Network didn't have a child variant, at least when I was watching it. I think the only other external channels I probably saw were maybe Sprout,
Yeah.
and Cubo? Question mark?
Cubo?
And Jetix, which is Disney
Wasn't
XD.
Cubo the one that shut down halfway through a broadcast? Or am I thinking of a different one?
And they were like, thanks for nothing, and they killed off all their characters.
I mean, it could
Yep.
be. I'm pretty sure Cubo is dead now.
Just like the end of this episode of the podcast.
Yeah.
Thanks everyone for listening. Do you have any final thoughts?
Yeah. Disgaea 1 rules. It's great. I don't know how to finish it. It's never gonna end. This game never ends. Disgaea. I want to go anal on Etna. I like the penguins. I want to throw them and have them explode.
That's nice.
That's great.
Peter. The horse is here.
Mom. Come on, Mario. Come on, Mario, jump! Don't give up.
Want to grow? The calcium in milk helps bones grow.
Okie dokie.